Good morning, everyone. Beth here from CornerPiece Studio. Welcome if you're new here. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm thrilled that you're here. I'm so glad you're here. If you're new here, please press the like and subscribe button down on a sunflower down here in the corner so you can see more of my upcoming content. I wanted to show you all my sample book, I guess you call it. A lot of people are talking about making a journal that has a sample of the different pockets and things that they like to do in it. So I want to show you mine that I've had going for years. I've made this probably about 3 or 4 years ago. It's one of my first journals I ever made. It's created from a Cheez-It cracker box and some fabric and an applique that had been my grandmother's, and a picture and some eyelash ribbon and elastic. So let me show you the cover. This is a tweed of sorts, and I just loved the colors of it. I wanted to do something for myself with it. I wasn't sure what, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna make a journal. So I have a label here. This is a butterfly applique that had been my grandmother's. I have a bunch of them that she had cut out, and she was going to make a quilt with them and never did. So I'm putting them to good use. I found one that matched very nicely to my cover. Had a picture of a cherub that I loved and wanted to do something special with it. So I put it on my cover. I used metal corners, preservers on it, because it's, like I said, it's made from a cracker box, so those corners would eventually bend. So I wanted to keep them strong, so I've got them here on the front, and I did put them on the back also. And it is not a sewn-in journal. This is a journal where you're able to remove the pages to work on them. So, and rearrange them. There's 3 signatures in here. 1, 2, 3. You can see it's starting to get a little full. So let's see. Let's do a couple measurements here. Okay, it is 6.5 inches wide by 8.5 inches tall. So 6.5 by 8.5, and it has a 2.5 inch spine. So what I did is, let's see, here's a box. I love using the Cheez-It boxes. So I'm not sponsored by the company. I just love Cheez-Its, and they're a good quality box to use. So this is a Cheez-It box that I had used. I kept the spine. I opened the edge that has where it's sealed. So I opened that. I took this and I glued it into the spine to strengthen the spine. And then I cut this down to the size I wanted. Actually, I left it the size of the box itself and just removed these. Some people, once they open this, they like to preserve the edge, so they fold the flaps in and glue them down to make it extra sturdy. You can do that also. Excuse me. What I did on the inside to make it a little stronger is I used the glue on it. I covered it with glue, put the fabric on, so the glue helped strengthen it. Then I used paper bag on the inside. I used paper bag on the inside to strengthen it. Now this little thing, this was the edge, the selvage edge on this fabric. And I just loved it so much, I had to use it, so I glued it on. I just had to. Okay, so like I said, I have 3 signatures in here. 1, 2, and 3. And the pages are removable. So you just Oops, you can just take it out. So, and then put it back, work on it, and put it back. Okay, this is my mixed media samples journal. That's what this is called. This was a picture from school. I created and folded this envelope so you can open it and write on it and make it a letter and then send it to somebody. The paper I used on the inside, I did use, let's go back here. I used cardstock. I used black mixed media paper. I used regular scrapbooking paper. This is regular scrapbooking paper, copy paper, scrapbooking paper. So the only place I really used cardstock was the cover of each signature. And then these are little cut aparts that come in your paper pads. So this one I liked to use as a card, so I cut it and folded it. I scored it first to make it easier to fold and put that in there. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe that's just one. No, 6, 7, 8 pages in here. This is one of the things I've made to put in my book. I'll talk about that in a minute. So let's see. So I showed you this, and somewhere along the way I will come in and show you how I made some of these things if you're interested. Okay, here I used a bag. It was a bag from a store and I really loved it, and you can buy these bags online. And I folded the bottom up to make a pocket. I put some lace on it so I could see where my pockets were, and I added things to it. I put some stickers on it to dress it up, and let's see what's in it. Oh, I have a little doodle journal that I created years ago and put that in here. This is a little dress I made from paper. I could show you how to do that sometime. Any of this stuff I can come back and show how it's done. I made a pocket here. I made my own library pocket. I made a long one and then put journaling cards in it. And on the in this one has a little journaling. Oh no, that's a little envelope. That's one of those little cut aparts also that come in paper pads. This came in the a 6x6 paper pad, so I cut that. So this was a tag that I had, and I just put a pocket to it, and then I just glued on 2 sides so I can hold things in it. And I put some vintage lace on it and flowers. This page here is an ATC I created on a playing card, and I made a pocket for it. Add a book page and how to use book pages. Now this piece came from the edge. After I tore it, I put it on here and twisted it and glued it down. This is a set of pockets that I had created using paper. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pockets in it. It's really cute. Makes for a cute letter. It's glued down on all 4 sides. You can glue it on 3 sides or whatever and make another sort of pocket. What's this? This is, oh, an envelope I made from paper. I'll put that in here. This is the bottom of a sandwich bag. Let me move this up just a wee bit, sorry. This is the bottom of a sandwich bag. I cut it off and glued it, and you can store little things in it. I have some tickets in it that I had made. And I also made it into a pocket to put in there. You can decorate this any way you want. And this is another one of those tags like on the front. I used a tag and I put a little pocket to it, and then I created another a journaling card to go in it. I used scraps of paper. You can see I used scraps of paper, and that's a clear sticker. And I also used a lot of book page and my own stamps. So you don't need a lot of stuff to create. All right, this is a little tuck spot. I used some of my tickets I had made, stapled it on, and made a tuck spot. This is just a postcard that you can color or send, and the person can color it. A little bird sticker. This is also from a paper pack. Those are trims. I just used that as a page. This was one of those cards, like I showed you in the back, and I collaged on the front of it with paper pieces so I didn't have to get rid of them, and stuck a stamp of hello on it. This is, or was, a tea bag pouch. I opened the pouch and I glued paper to it to make a little, to decorate the pouch so I can use it. And I put that in here. Now watch, I removed the page. I can just lift this and put it back. I love removable signatures. Now this is a master board of book pages, and then I painted with watercolor on it. So that's in there. That's my center. I made these tuxedo pockets. That's what I call them, tuxedo pockets. They have 1, 2, 3, 4 pockets to them. This one has the mountains to it. This one back here, I removed the mountains. Some people like the mountains, some people don't. So I removed the mountains on that one. And this will get glued in here. I can show you how to make all these things. It's fun. And there's just some more pages. I made pockets out of book page and stuck some cards in for journaling. These are just different things. This is my sample book that I would show to people as to the different things that I could do in a journal for them. And this is layers of pockets. 1, 2, 3. There's 6 pockets here, and it's just layers of paper. And I stuck some ephemera in it just to show you that you can put things in it. So, and this is one of my favorites. This is a pocket that goes to both sides of a paper page. You can put something in there and something in here. One, I did gifts for some friends for their birthdays, and I put ATCs in here, and I added extra little pieces of ephemera. See, it comes right off. It's just folded wherever you want to fold it. You can fold it in half, you can fold it this way, and you can even glue it this way and have another pocket here. It's up to you. Made from scrapbook paper and book page, and then whatever little embellishments that you choose to put on it. I even put some vintage lace on it. That's the same. Oh, that's not on this one. That's on another journal. So I used that lace as the back on another journal. So, and you can put it to the page like this. That's how I like it. And then just clip it so it stays. All right, let's see. What else have I done? And that signature, nothing. I really haven't put a whole lot of stuff in. Up here is a pocket I have made from book pages, 1, 2, 3 pocket. And then there's some journaling space on the back. And it has some pieces of ephemera in there that you can use to journal on if you choose. And I added some stickers and labels and whatnot too, and some other book page on it. Oh, this was also wrapping paper in the background here. Added that to it. So you can dress these things up any way you choose. This is another sort of, it could be an envelope if you choose, but I chose to make it a little folio. So I can put writing paper in here. I could add some papers in here, sew them in or staple them in to create a little journal. That would be cute. And here's another one of those little cards from the cut-aparts in your journals. Oh, here's another one of those tuxedo pockets I made, and I glued it right into the book and stuck some ephemera in it. You can use to write on the back. What did I do here? Oh, this is an envelope, and I put it around the edge of the page. It's like one of those envelopes I showed you before. So you can store some ephemera in it or put a letter in it. And I like the way it kind of dresses up. Oops, here it is. Dresses up the page. It kind of breaks the plain page. It makes it pretty neat. And you could put this here and then put something in it and use it as a tuck spot. I love this black paper. You can draw color on it, put more other stuff on it. It's up to you. Oh, here's another bag envelope, another bag pocket I made. This was given to me by one of my grandsons. A Christmas present was in it, so I wanted to keep it. I folded the bottom up so it would fit. I didn't want to bring it to the front because I wanted to see all of this. And I added some vintage lace and some bows and kept his writing. I accented his writing by putting something under it just to make it pop out. And then I added a sticker. This is a little envelope journal I had made. And it folds out. I made it from 3 envelopes. And these are little journal cards that you can journal in. That happens to be the year I was born. And if you don't put anything on here that's hard, you can even send this through the mail as a happy mail. Or you can put it into an envelope and send it as a happy mail. I just love it. And then here's the third signature. Haven't done much in here yet. This is another one of those tuxedo pockets. Like I told you, I cut the mountains off the top of it. So there's my journal. It's a work in progress. You add to it as you go, because you're showing people all different sorts of things that you can do in or to a journal. So I hope you found some inspiration here. If you liked something in particular and want to know how I created it, please leave a comment down below, and I can come back and do a video to show you how I did these things. So thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And you all have a great Wednesday? Yeah, today's Wednesday. I'm a little off with my days this week. So thank you for being here. If you like what you saw, please press like and subscribe so you can see some future content I have coming up. Thank you. Bye now.